Happy Halloween, one and all! Hi friends, it is Johnny back with another video, and today it is time for another Florida Man video. Now before I get into the whole spiel of it, please subscribe because apparently 98.2% of my viewers are unsubscribed. Which I mean, like, thank you all the strangers that are watching it, but maybe subscribe so you know when something that I make that you enjoy comes out. Please and thank you, it really does help. But yes, if you don't know what a Florida Man is, a Florida Man is any time a news report or news article says Florida Man does blank, and it's always something completely deranged or just plain crazy. That's a Florida Man. And ever since moving down to Florida, I've used it as a bit of a horoscope or a zodiac for some of my favorite YouTubers. And every October I flip the tables onto the more undesirable YouTubers. Because what is scarier to a YouTuber than cancellations? Happy Halloween! So let's just jump right into it. It's time for another canceled episode. Roll the intro. And first up for this video, we have MrBeast. Now, doing a simple Google search, I found out that MrBeast's birthday is May 7th. Now, knowing that information, let's figure out what kind of Florida Man MrBeast is. And MrBeast, your Florida Man is... Florida Man bites chunk out of deputy's head. When you say chunk...
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Because the head is nothing but like skin and hair, so like what do you mean by chunk? Did you take bone too? I guess the only way to figure out is to keep forgetting. A Florida deputy is recovering after being attacked at a Vortex Springs Soul Fest by a drugged out volunteer. According to the Holmes County Sheriff's Office, redacted, the volunteer attacked a deputy, biting a chunk out of the deputy's head while trying to grab his gun. The deputy was on walking patrol at the festival. Again, what do you mean when you say chunk? And the way they like put it in quotations, it's so unnerving. Luckily there are no pictures, so I don't know what they mean by chunk because I don't really like gore. But at the same time, I'm curious because I'm like, what do you mean by chunk? The HCSO release said the deputy tried to fight off Redacted and tased him before he was eventually restrained by several other deputies. Deputies say that Redacted was under the influence of PCP, LSD, ketamine, mushies, and ecstasy at the time of the attack. Okay, I mean, like, if you're gonna go all in, you might as well go all in. You might as well have added a few things to that list. Coward. No, please don't do that. The deputy was transported to a local hospital for treatment. Redacted is charged with aggravated battery of a law enforcement officer and resisting arrest with violence. I mean, I would assume so, considering he bit a chunk out of the man's head? They still didn't explain what they meant by chunk. They really didn't. And I'm a little happy, I'm a little disappointed by it because I wanted to know, but it's too late now. But yes, MrBeast, that is your Florida Man. Live with the knowledge that that is deep down inside you simply because of the day you were born. I'm not sorry. I mean, I'm sorry for the people who got injured, but I'm not sorry that that's your Florida Man. You know, but on to the next one. Next up, we have Blair, aka Illuminati. And doing a simple Google search, I found out that Blair's birthday is January 23rd. Now, knowing that information, let's figure out what kind of Florida Man Blair is. And Illuminati, your Florida Man is... North Florida Man beat and pepper sprayed mom because she was a narcissist. I mean, have you never heard of just like cutting somebody out of your life? That's a possibility. You don't have to like attack them. How bad was she that you had to attack her? Let's just keep reading. Oh, also, I'm aware that MrBeast's name is Jimmy. I don't know why I just kept calling him MrBeast, but yeah, I know it's Jimmy, okay? But anyway, considering I was calling, you know, Blair, it felt only fair to be like, yeah, no, I know MrBeast is Jimmy too, okay? But anyway, a North Florida man is behind bars after police say he beat and pepper sprayed his mother, claiming to do so because she was a narcissist. Again, just cut her out of your life. Move away, never look back, go no contact. There's a million and one ways that you could go about that without attacking. Like, again, how bad did she have to be like, I can't take this anymore, I have to fight? Deputies in Volusia County arrested 24-year-old Redacted after the incident Monday afternoon at the victim's home south of Daytona Beach. Redacted's mother invited him over for lunch, where he showed up with a knife, zip tie, and pepper spray before attacking her and leaving the victim seriously injured after repeatedly punching her and slamming her head into a window. How do you go about saying he beat and pepper sprayed her, but you leave out the fact that he had a knife? Did he not use the knife? Hopefully he didn't use the knife. Let's keep reading. Redacted called 911 and confessed to the incident. I mean, at least he did that, but still, again, you could have not done any of that, but whatever. Adding he pepper sprayed the victim because it had to be done.
Okay.
Later telling police he'd try to zip tie her hands before calling her a narcissist, according to an arrest report. I mean, you could have just called her a narcissist and walked out. Clearly you don't live together since she invited you over. Again, you could have just gone no contact. You had the out. You really did. Redacted was ordered held without bond by a judge Tuesday. His mother told officials Redacted is bipolar and has not been taking his medication. You see, the issue with that is I don't necessarily know if I believe her statement, but because he did what he did, I can't just blatantly be like, I believe him. If he went about, again, just going no contact with her or something, and then she tried to play the whole, he's bipolar and hasn't been taking his medication, then I could be like, okay, yeah, no, she's definitely the villain here. But he literally attacked her. So maybe he is bipolar, maybe he's not, and she's playing more of a victim. Because she's like, yeah, he attacked me, which she is a victim, don't get me wrong. But she's adding to it, basically, is what I'm trying to say, you know? Where she's like, yes, he attacked me, but also he's bipolar and hasn't been taking his medication. In other words, he's a danger to everyone else, not just me. I don't necessarily know if I believe it, but unfortunately I have to lean more towards the belief because, you know, the situation he put himself in. But I do want to know how bad he had it, that he just couldn't take it anymore. He couldn't just go no contact. He had to fight. I genuinely don't know what side to be on for this. Like, obviously, unfortunately, I have to be on the mother side, even though something just doesn't sit right with me about the whole thing, because she is the victim, she did get attacked, but there's just something off about it, and I can't quite place it. Being on her side kind of feels gross for some reason, you know? But anyway, that's your Florida man, Blair. Live with the knowledge that is deep down inside you simply because the day you were born. Manipulation. And that's accurate, okay. On to the next one. Next up for this video, we have KSI. And doing a simple Google search, I found out that KSI's birthday is June 19th. Another Gemini. Now, knowing that information, let's figure out what kind of Florida man KSI is. And KSI, your Florida man is... Florida man arrested after attempting to steal chemicals from a farm, hiding in cornfield. Okay, what kind of chemicals? Like pesticides? I guess we'll find out. Let's just read. A Jackson County man was arrested Monday morning after police say he attempted to steal chemicals and called in a fake school shooting report while hiding in a cornfield. Okay, like, again, they leave out crucial things from the headline. They want to like give you like little bitty things in here like he was hiding in the cornfield. They didn't say he falsified a school shooting. I feel like that's more noteworthy than hiding in a cornfield, you know? But anyway, according to the Jackson County Sheriff's Office, on Monday, June 19th, employees at Ford Farm saw a man attempting to break into the chemical shed on the property. And when the man, later identified as Redacted, saw the employees, he ran into the cornfield. Deputies said when they arrived on the scene, dispatch received a call from a man reporting a suspect with an AR-15 at Mariana High School. But dispatch discovered the call came from the same cornfield Redacted was hiding in. They got that pinpoint accuracy because sometimes my phone be pinging somewhere that I'm really not. Like, my phone be pinging like 3 hours away, and I know for a fact no one else is using it because I'll like dive deep and look. Like, I'm not hacked or anything. It just for some reason pings somewhere else. But no, for him, they were like, we got you right here behind this cornstalk. It is cornstalk number 450 on the left side of the field. We know you ain't by the school. Fight me. It was determined this was a false report by Redacted to distract deputies. The JCSO drone team and K9 tracking unit were called to the scene, and the drone team was able to locate Redacted on the north side of the cornfield from the air. And the K9 units arrested him, according to the JCSO. How does it feel? You weren't even arrested by a normal cop. You were arrested by Scruff McGruff, okay? Like, you truly got arrested by somebody that gets paid in Scooby Snacks. How do you feel? Redacted is charged with criminal mischief of more than $1,000, burglary, and misuse of 911. He is also being held in a Jackson County jail on outstanding warrants of grand theft, possession of methamphetamines, and providing false information to law enforcement. So, what did we learn here? If you have outstanding warrants, maybe behave, because when they catch you for doing something stupid, that's just gonna be tacked on to everything else you've done in the past. But anyway, yes, KSI, that is your Florida man. Live with the knowledge that that is deep down inside of you simply because the day you were born. Again, I'm not sorry. On to the next one. And last up for this video, we have Cody Ko. Now, doing a simple Google search, I found out that Cody Ko's birthday is November 22nd. Now, knowing that information, let's figure out what kind of Florida man Cody Ko is. And Cody Ko, your Florida man is... Florida man has a really strange place to keep his pets. All 5 of them. That is, vague? It can't be any weirder than where Richard Gere allegedly kept his gerbil. Allegedly. Don't come for me. A lot of people have pets. Probably only a Florida man would keep his pet alligators, all 5 of them, in a strange place, like his bathtub. I can already tell I don't like how this one is going to be written. Also, how big were the alligators that they were all 5 in his bathtub? Were they like babies? Or did he have like 5 different tubs? Questions. That's all I'm saying. Questions. Anyway, he has an interesting pet collection. He found himself in a bit of hot water after county sheriff's officers discovered he was keeping not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 alligators in a bathtub in his house. You didn't have to go through every single number. I'm just gonna throw that out there. You could have been like, not 1, not 2, 5. Like, you didn't have to be like, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8.
Many unbearable hours later.
But 4,017. He's been cited for the personal possession of wildlife without a Class 2 permit after officers found a gator at his home. So you can have a gator if you have a Class 2 permit? How do I get a Class 2 permit? I don't really want a gator, but who knows what else you can get with a Class 2 permit. I'm gonna look it up. The police had received an anonymous tip that someone was keeping juvenile alligators in a bathtub. Okay, so they were babies, okay. Officers visited the home that was mentioned in the tip. They were greeted by someone sitting on the front porch who said, well, you should contact the owner. I'm sorry, are you not the owner? What are you doing sitting on their porch? Like, imagine just chilling out on somebody else's porch. So the officers contacted Redacted, who over the phone told the officers, yeah, I have gators in the house. Go on in and take a look. It's okay with me. Did you not know you were doing something illegal? The cops call you like, sir, we need to know, do you have gators? You're like, yeah, of course I have gators in the house. Go check it out. I leave my front door open. Well, inside the bathroom that was in Redacted's bedroom, officers found the 5 alligators in the bathtub. Of course, they double-checked the other rooms inside the home to make sure that there weren't any other little critters floating around or just roaming around. If the guy has 5 gators in a bathtub, that's a smart call, but also, I would not go into any room without like my weapon pulled just in case, because who knows, he might have a bedroom filled with like mature alligators, you know? You don't want to open the wrong door. Officers managed to track down Redacted near his work to speak with him in person, at which time he revealed that he caught the alligators from a pond near his home. It remains unclear how long Redacted was in possession of these alligators. So maybe he was just trying to nurse them back to health or something? Is he a good guy? I mean, he can't be all bad if like the cops called and he's like, yeah, go inside, they're right over there. But still, like, why would he do that? I guess you really have nothing to hide at that point. Do you think he's the one that called the tip? Like, he called the tip on himself? He's like, I don't know what to do with them now. Like, they're healed, but I also can't get near them without them, like, nipping at me. So if I call the police, they'll get animal control involved and they'll just take them where they belong. Big brain moves. Redacted has been issued a citation which carries a mandatory court appearance. Hopefully he doesn't bring any alligators with him. Those 5 alligators that were in the tub, by the way, they've been released into a nearby lake. So did you guys just put them back into the same pond that he got them from? Did you think that maybe he took them from that pond for a reason? Maybe there's something bigger and badder in there, like eating the baby gators? Maybe he could have like taken it a little further away? Hey, but at least we end off on a bit of a more positive one. But yes, Cody Code, that is your Florida man. Live with the knowledge that is deep down inside you simply because today you were born. That one I'm really actually not that sorry about. But that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I really enjoyed making it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and bing bong the ding dong down below to be alerted when I make a new video. But until then, why not check out some other videos? I have some more Florida Man fever dreams, Let's Plays, Story Time of Randomness. I have a little something for everybody. And while you're at it, why not share one of your favorite videos of mine with your friends? We could always use more friends on the channel. And again, it really does help. But until then, bye! And happy Halloween, one and all.
Oh, no,